And we are back to Exturna University. Introduce yourselves.
Hi, everyone. You want a
Good evening.
friendship bracelet made out of raisins? Hi, I'm Zed, and I'm playing the character Izumo. Hi.
Hi, I'm Sleepy. I'm playing fuck, what was my character's name again? Dexter. Hey, look, my name is Dexter.
Back in town. Yeah.
The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town.
So to recap what's happened up to this point, Dexter and Izumo have woken up in Exturna University, what appears to be a university for individuals that have unusual powers, and there is no way for them to get out. They are here until they graduate. They have joined a group known as the Broken Heart Society, a collection of students trying to find a way to escape. They have gotten a supercomputer underneath the facility called the A.L.C.E operational, and asked it some questions to get not a lot of answers, but some answers. They had to, and now it's basically the next day, and they're getting ready to head off to their classes.
Oh, wait. The thing that happened last session was, so my character for the Broken Heart Society to turn on Alice.
That was 2 sessions ago, actually.
Oh, yeah. It leads into what happened last session.
Did we just spend the entirety of last session talking to Alice?
Yes, and then you had to step away and were gone for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So,
Dexter from CBS, Dexter from Cock and Balls.
Anyway,
Cock and Balls torture. And the first 2 minutes I'm demonetized.
This is why we get nowhere, Ollie.
Partially, yes, sorry.
You can't blame me for your own failings.
Anyway, what happened was, originally, what they were going to use my character for was to just scout out the power generator under the plasma ball in the science building. Well, my character decided to just steal it anyway. And he did, which is why we turned on Alice, you know. You can thank me later, or thank me now.
No.
But my character wasn't exactly free from consequence. Well, one, I almost died. Two, later on, someone with the ability to force people to tell the truth made me, they pulled me aside and started asking me questions. And I was given 2 choices. Answer the questions or be terminated. Or, fight my way to the death. But, I like my boy being alive,
I would have come to save you.
What was the resolution of that again?
My character...
You had a sort of like...
I said that we had needed the orb thingy to power a big machine.
Yeah, and
then I was let off.
Yeah, a slap on the wrist.
A stern warning, but realistically, it's just a slap on the wrist that looks scary.
Yeah.
It's like being slapped with you guys know those.
It's like a slap on the wrist, but your arms are down by your side, and it's slightly toward the center of your body.
I was about to say, did you just get a slap on the dick?
No, it's like, you guys know those slap on
bracelets
bands?
Yeah, it was my dick.
It was like that.
So, a lot of schools in my area had to ban them because kids were getting the chintzy cheap ones where the inside was like a metal thing that would cut through the band, and then you'd slap someone with it and cut their wrist with it.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's kind of like what happened to my character, basically.
Damn, isn't that...
It was a slap on the wrist, but my character is...
Is your name Izumo or Imozumo? Ha ha!
God, I'm not gonna make that joke. That one's horrific. Yes, yeah, Levi. I think everybody who...
Oh yeah, we got Levi in chat.
Had them dislike them.
I'm imagining my character as a 2000s Hot Topic emo teen with her the that like eyeliner all around their eye, and it's like kind of like messy.
But anyway,
Have to
let's
look,
get on
though.
topic because
Yes.
we're already 5 minutes in.
Why are you describing half of my exes then?
Kiss, 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 kiss. Anyway.
I wish.
God.
So, yeah. So basically, it's the next day. What did we establish Dexter was doing? You were going back to your computer classes, correct?
I believe so.
Yeah, going through your method of, instead of going from the bottom class and working up, you're going from the highest class where you can understand things, and if you don't have an answer to your question, you move down. Right?
Yes. Yeah, that's exactly what I was doing, actually.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and I had last time forgotten to set it up in advance, but Izumo now has his new powers, the actual rules written out on the sheet for everyone to see.
Yes,
So, you have an additional action specifically for movement, and if anybody touches you during this action, they take damage equal to your tenacity.
Me running is like charging myself. Am I a battery?
So,
Can I be a battery?
since last session ended as Izumo had wrapped up his situation, we're gonna move to Dexter.
Hello.
So you are like going around your computer courses, like, you know, figuring things out. And after a few moments, the you get approached by somebody who, like, you know, you're like moving between classes, like on your way to your next class, and somebody walks up next to you, and you look at them, and it takes you a moment to realize that is another member of the Broken Hearts whom you haven't actually spoken with directly.
Okay. Why are you? Oh, I'm not gonna look at them and be like, oh, hello. What's up?
So appearance-wise, how tall is Dexter?
He's a solid 5'10".
5'10"? Little baby man.
He is. Little bitch. He's a bottom, confirmed.
She's like She's actually taller than you. She's 5'11". My intent is to make her a little bit on the shorter side without actually being short, but as a result, she's taller than you. So, she's 5'11", of some sort of Asian descent, long black hair, like, svelte build. And she, like, walks up next to you, and she looks over, she's like, we've gotten word out to the other members of the Broken Hearts. There's worry that after our heist that they might, or that insecurity might increase around their quark generators.
Well, what, okay. Are you asking for my opinion, or?
Just keep you informed.
Okay.
Megan asked me to come down and talk with you, or asked me to get the message to you, and, God, what was the character's name? Melty Boy. Phil. And Phil is on his way to talk to Izumo about it.
Okay, yeah. That should go well for Phil.
We're going to be meeting tonight again.
Okay.
You know, she sort of like
someplace
looks you up and down for a moment, and she's like, we rarely meet more than once a week. Since you've shown up, we've had a meeting every night.
Okay, that's my fault.
She's sort of like she's like sort of grilling you for a moment.
Oh, I don't give a shit. How is that my fault? I'm not. Oh no, you guys are meeting more often because you're having progress. Uh-oh. 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 Sorry, you guys are incompetent. Holy shit.
Do you actually say that?
Oh no.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, what are you actually saying as a character?
Oh, I'm just gonna be like, and?
Jesus. Either way, real quick, I'm just gonna go ahead and give you a karma, and if you actually have your character say that, you'll get another karma.
Okay, my character actually says that.
You monster. Sorry, not karma. There are coins in this setting. Generally, in my base rulebook, I call it luck, but we are in the habit of calling it karma, because the last campaign we did before I made my system was using a Marvel's old system, like really old system.
What was it called? Hero Infinite?
Yeah.
Yeah. Best campaign I've ever been in.
Oh, but so fucking stressful. Maybe
I
I'll
know.
tell stories about it on stream sometime. But
That would
anyway,
be great. Have just a talking stream talking about old campaigns.
yeah.
That's actually a good idea. I guess you get another karma for that.
No.
Fuck.
So, oh my god! Finally, you're starting to get a significant amount of coins, not karma.
I always
coins.
spend it because I'm not. Why not?
So, as you guys she sort of like glares at you for a moment, before she like starts to like
Get fucked
slow
on,
down to go and turn off and go to wherever she has to go.
Yeah, get fucked on, nerd. I'm not going to say that, but yeah, get put in your place.
You're just a bully. You know that, Sleepy? That's what you are.
They're just incompetent, dude. Oh yeah, I know I'm a bully. Been a bully
Well, at
all
least
my
they're
life.
not incontinent like you.
What does that mean?
You piss yourself.
What? I haven't pissed myself since I was like 3, dude.
Proof or it didn't happen.
No.
Pissed yourself until proven dry.
No.
So anyway, as she steps away, we
You and your weird
transfer
piss
to...
kinks.
Easy. I'm not the piss baby Zed is. Speaking of
Why
Zed,
am I in
let's
piss
transfer.
baby?
Let's transfer to Izumo
I
because
just like the color yellow. Leave me alone.
you always draw.
Yeah,
your
look,
OCs
Levi
colored
had to
piss.
change his sheets as my father.
Anyway, what's my character doing aside from being mortified?
Yeah. So as you step out into the gymnasium, Phil
yes.
emerges. Like he approaches you.
Greasy boy.
Oh no! It's every name, every new name he gets every session. You're just insulting him more and more, you guys.
Well, yeah, because his power's kind of
Melty
wild.
boy, liquid boy, puddle boy, greasy boy.
Look, I'm just establishing his place in the hierarchy, which isn't very high.
But yeah, he's looking over. He's like, "Are you all right? I've never seen anybody be called to an office before."
My character's just like shaking. I don't want to die.
Why don't we go talk about it? And with that, like,
Okay.
we're gonna cut to you and him sitting in like the park behind the greenhouse, which on the map doesn't have a lot of decoration, but this area right here, like the greenhouse, you know,
Okay.
next to the gym.
Yeah.
You're standing in like the little park area there.
Gamer grease.
Levi in chat, great gamer grease. Ugh. But yeah,
Is Phil canonically a gamer?
there are no video game
I
consoles
believe it.
here.
Really?
Yeah,
Damn.
it's a school.
Damn.
But
I'd die.
So Phil is sat down next to you, and you've just explained to him what happened. He's like, I'll go and try and let Megan know and see what she thinks. Oh, but I was sitting here to talk to you about how we're having another meeting tonight.
Are you sure it's safe?
I'm not the one that made the call. The other branches of the Broken Hearts want to try and look into getting their quark generators, but Megan's worried that security might have increased, and you and I are the only ones that actually saw what it looked like.
My character's just like, I should have thought things through better.
I guess
I
I never
don't
got the girls. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
Sorry.
I'm just thinking out loud.
But what were you saying?
I don't think things through.
Hey,
Now we
It's
have
alright.
a mess on our hands.
we got things done, which is, more than we've done in all the time I've been here. Actually, mostly we've just scouted things and tried to map things out, but now we got a whole entire map of the underground, and it's bigger than we thought it was.
At least Greasy Boy knows his place.
That's awful.
Fuck, dude!
It's so mean. But yeah, he's like, we've learned more than we. Since you and Dexter showed up, we've gotten further than we've ever gotten.
Really?
Yeah. You see, he thinks for him, he's like, have you experienced any side effects from touching the generator?
You mean like, hold on, come with me. I'm gonna grab him.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go to the gym, and I'm just gonna start sprinting.
Also, I'm gonna real quick call out Levi just said in chat, Sleepy is tsundere and he wants the boy's grease.
Oh, slurp that puddle boy up, if you know what I mean.
Give a coin to this man, to Levi.
Well, I want to leave him in puddle, you know? Whatever.
God. But yeah, you show him the running and like the sparks come off you and you just poof, bolt forward. Which, for quick context, a turn in setting is roughly, I don't put an exact number on it per se, is going to be roughly 6 seconds.
It's like
And so-
D&D.
Yeah. I like the D&D standard because then 10 turns is 1 minute.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's actually, yeah, I like it too. Pretty
Yeah.
solid.
But so that means that with this extra thing, now again, distance is a little vague, but like, a movement can take you like a good like 5 to 6 yards, and you can move double that with your speed boost.
Hell yeah. I can do this while flying, correct?
Yes. So like you just like bolt forward super fast.
Yeah, I'm gonna show him the flying as well.
Yeah, like I imagine like you run forward, bolt forward, and then use that to fly up into the air.
I want to try and swoop down and land like perfectly in front of him.
Alright, I'm gonna make that one a nimbleness check. And guess what I forgot to bring up? My dice roller.
Congratulations.
It'll only take a
dude.
second. It's not like back when I
No.
used Tabletop Simulator as my dice roller and it took me like 10 minutes to open it. Which, by the way, Google's inbuilt roll a die feature has been upgraded lately, and it is amazing.
Really? Because I liked it, but it was also a little weird and finicky to use, so I got kind of annoyed with it.
Like that's actually what I use now, because now it's like it's been upgraded from what it was when I like way back a few years ago. Last time I looked at it, where you just got to roll a d6 pretty much.
Oh yeah, well I knew it got upgraded, but I knew like you could roll all kinds of dice with it. It was still a bit weird to use.
Izumo has nimbleness 7. If you want to spend coins on your roll, you gotta let me know as I'm making the roll. Remember.
I won't spend any coins. I'm gonna. I'm gonna hit or miss.
So, you run forward down the track, and at first it's just like you running, like, not super fast, but, like, average speed, because you're athletics and nimbleness and all that. But, you know, you're running forward, and then, like, all of a sudden little green sparks come off you, and then you, like, start to bolt forward, and you just curve up into the air. You do a full loop and touch down hero pose in front of him.
Oh my god.
And he just
That's
looks
kind of
like...
hot.
Azumo's about to cream his pants.
Jesus.
No, I want to draw Exumo as someone hot. Leave me alone.
But yeah, so now fucking, like, you land down in front of him and he's looking, he's like, so you got affected too?
Are you? I'm gonna like. My character's gonna struggle to find the word, so he's just gonna like. Okay, so this is gonna be really weird, but have we ever discussed what my character's feet are like?
What the?
And now that's a good point, because he's a bird man, and we haven't actually talked about that. We talked at length about his arms and how his wings work. We haven't discussed what your feet look like, I don't think.
Yeah, do I get my own socks, or do I get like...
Like, do you have bird feet?
Yeah, I want bird feet.
Then you probably don't, your shoes, or your pants probably just are like pants and there's no shoes.
Okay.
Where are the toes in chat?
I'm gonna lift up his like pant leg and point at his sock. I'm gonna point at it. I'm gonna be like, and then I'm gonna like start shuffling and then like poke him. Like, do you have that too? I'm making a very long, drawn out joke about my
Oh,
character
I
explaining
love
static
it.
electricity.
Also,
Thank you.
I do want to add in again in chat, bird feet, but instead of talons, it's toes on the end.
That is disgusting.
Somebody draw
Somebody's
that.
got a toe fetish.
Please,
Somebody
no.
please
Levi,
draw that
draw
and
it.
send it to me on Tumblr.
I have a hand fetish. Leave me alone.
I know you do.
No feet allowed. Feet, no.
It's okay, I like to be dumped. Anyway,
What the hell?
the, fucking... But yeah, he looks at you from him, he's like, no, yes? No? To what you say as he's, like, confused by what you're trying to ask. He's just like, hold on.
It's the thing when you wear socks on the fluffy floors and you lightning bolt them.
Oh.
I can speak words.
Yes, I guess? Hold
Show
on.
me.
He holds up his hand, and it starts to
Uh-huh.
melt, and you just see, like, green sparks in the gel.
Wow.
And then he recomposes it.
Wow.
It's weird feeling. I mean, I'd almost say everyone should touch that thing, but I'm not sure everyone could survive touching that thing.
Well, I mean,
And I'm not
I'm
sure how
pretty
much it was
healthy.
just from touching it and how much it was from me, you know, mixing
Cuddling
up your
it.
and my atoms with it.
mm.
I mean,
Greasing it real good.
It is called a quark generator. I wonder if some of its molecules got left in us or something.
It is
You can
one
leave
with us. It's part.
your
It is.
molecules in
It
me,
is
Dad.
part of our DNA. We are one. We are one with the quark generator. We are Quarky.
Also, I'm giving you another... God, I'm giving both you another coin. Holy shit. It took a second for that punchline to hit me. I'm so quirky. He looks at me, he's like, yeah, we're quirky. It's
God,
like
this man has
like
never had a friend in his life, huh?
It's like you and I have something connecting us now. And he
Yeah,
like flicks with a smile.
I'm gonna like be like, yeah, you and me, we're gonna. Oh no, we were the ones that were in that room that night. Oh no, that. You think they have people watching us?
Huh.
And now you're fucking around with your brand new powers, all but confirming you snatched that quark generator.
Don't worry, we're off in the corner near like the bleachers and shit.
You did a big fancy display with your power, my dude.
Yeah, but we're talking in in the corner.
But yeah, he thinks for a moment. He's like, maybe you and I should try and not keep a low profile for a little while.
Yeah.
Let's keep going to classes and just watch our backs.
I'm gonna look around right now to see if anyone's looking at us.
What your observation is?
It's a 4.
You look around and you feel like everyone's eyes are on you as you start to look around. Like everyone's looking in your guys' directions, but like when you look at them, they turn away.
I know you were all looking at me. And then I'm gonna put like my wings like over my body. I'm like, leave me alone. I'm insecure about my body.
I like to imagine you like yelled at. I'm like, I know you're all looking at me.
And okay, psychopath.
God, what I love is you critically failed, and no one actually was looking at you, and I think that adds to the humor of that situation so much more. Like, you look around, it's like, I know you're all watching me! Hide you behind your wings, I'm insecure! And run off.
It has the same energy as that my birth. I don't know you.
God, you know what? Your character is like someone who was ripped out of a fucking Jonah Vasquez cartoon. I'm saying Jonah Vasquez cartoon. There's literally only one Jonah Vasquez cartoon. You're like a character ripped out of Invader Zim.
Oh. Hmm.
But yeah, so you guys fucking Alright, so with that, basically you each continue your days as they had gone.
Oh, I don't get to be an asshole to more people?
I mean, can you think of any specific scenario or people you would go after? Or is there
No,
anything
I usually let
special?
them come to me. I feel like I'm pretty approachable, and then I turn out to be an absolute raging dickhead. They're like, oh fuck, never mind.
So you're just playing your set? I'm kidding. Listen. That was mean. I love you, Sleepy. You're my best friend. What?
Hell, my Discord
Oh, oh God, his Discord's dying.
froze.
Oh.
Hello?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Wild. So last thing I said, I was a raging dickhead.
Yeah. And then I made a mean joke, but it's better that you didn't hear it. Anyway,
What did he say?
I said you're my best friend. I'm not
Oh, I heard
lying.
that
I did
bit.
say that
I don't
after
give a
it.
shit.
So anyway, so you can't think of anything else special you do beyond going to your classes?
Oh yeah, well yeah, I'm actually trying to learn more about computers so I can figure out how to work that AI better.
Okay. So again, you're going through the best you can, trying to study, which you are very good at studying. So you're
Yeah,
starting to
dude.
get some idea of what you're supposed to be looking at. But eventually it starts to get late in the day, and you guys do the thing you always do of sneaking out, correct? Like going to the Broken Hearts.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. When I see Phil in the tunnels, I'm gonna be like, hey, 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 I have an idea.
What?
Okay, so this, I don't know about your power, but I have an idea. Okay,
What's your idea?
we don't have to be together for it. But what if I'm gonna look at him. What's his body build like? Like, is he
He's a
skinny?
little bit on the scrawny. He's not like unfit, but he's like thinly built. He's very, very gangly but not tall, I guess is a good way to put it. He's got the build of somebody who you would describe as gangly, but not the height of someone you would describe as gangly.
So he's just
body
thin.
build goopy?
Bodybuild.
He's built goopy.
Goopy boy?
That's what. Oh yeah, Puddle Boy's now Goopy Boy. Goopy, greasy Puddle Boy.
God.
Road kills too. Road kills
He's
too.
he's a
Tastes so
liquid version
good,
of Sleepy.
just like it should. Huh?
Wait, what'd you say, Zed?
He's a liquid version of Sleepy. It's like Sleepy, but if he was like a soda.
Are you saying Sleepy's gangly but not tall?
I was just making fun of Goopy and Sleepy having a Y at the end, but okay.
Anyway, like I said, he's a little bit like scrawny gangly, so what was it you were gonna ask him about? Or say to him?
I don't know how you're I'm gonna like poke him in the shoulder and be like, liquid oh, I'm sorry, is my talent like sharp?
Sloopy.
You know, I don't really have like a filer here, so I had to improvise today. Anyway, that's not important. What if you trained in the gym with me, and maybe that'll increase your capacity in your goop? Poke him again.
What do you mean? Oh, like, if I had more mass, I could cover more ground as my goop form.
Yeah, and maybe if you get muscular, maybe you'll be able to hold things better.
That's
like
not
hostages.
That's not an awful idea.
Like hostages.
Like hostages.
And then Josh walks up close to you, he's like, what are you two whispering about?
I'm gonna like put my arms around them like we're huddled in like this weird thing.
You
I'm gonna
notice
be
Josh is still wearing the raisin bracelet.
Aw.
I'm just gonna slide one onto like
Onto Phil.
Phil's. Yes,
God.
but I'm gonna slide one onto his foot like an ankle bracelet.
Oh, that's hot.
How do
This is
you
gonna be-
slide it onto the foot of a standing person?
I pick the foot off and I put it on. Duh. Then I'm gonna. This is Raisin Necklace Exodia. Let me have this. Anyway,
Make fun of my laugh.
so I'm gonna look at Joshua and be like, we kind of have new powers.
What do you mean?
Can I rub my hands together as if I'm like warming my hands and see if that like works with?
So, oh, you and your hand, yeah, you rub your hands and they get faster and faster, and then you see like electricity charge form on the hand.
And then I'm gonna touch Joshua. I'm kidding. No, I don't. That's
Okay.
probably gonna hurt a lot.
Are you
A
sure?
lot.
You'll get a karma if you do.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm sorry, Joshua. I'm sacrificing you for the sake of.
So as you touch
Comedy.
him, you deal three energy damage and launch him back across the room. At this point, you guys are like in like the computer room, where as people are slowly trickling in, and you just fucking launch him across the room, and we're gonna use that to transfer from you guys to Dexter. Standing.
Hello.
I imagine you're standing a little bit off to the side, and Lex is there with you. Like, Lex walks up to you, he's like, so how'd your day go?
Well, it wasn't too bad. I had an encounter with one of the girls from here, and she was very suspicious because apparently when I showed up, everything started happening, and it's somehow super suspicious and my fault.
Huh.
And I told her, y'all are incompetent, because I'm an asshole.
Do you actually word it like that?
Yeah?
Jesus. Like, do you word it, or is it like in a way where you're trying to be remorseful, or in a way that you're just stating facts?
I'm stating a fact. I'm an
Okay.
asshole. I know I am.
Oh, come on, I don't think you're an asshole.
I just told this random girl to her face that y'all were incompetent.
Okay, maybe a little bit of an asshole. Who was it anyway? And you look
No.
across the room and you can't see her.
You know what? I do not see her anywhere, so maybe she didn't show up because I made her upset.
I said you can see her.
Oh, I can? I'm
Yeah.
dumb.
She's glaring at you from across the room.
I'm just gonna point at her very obviously.
Hmm.
I'm gonna give her a wink.
May. Oh, May. When
I'm
you
gonna
wink,
give her a
when you
wink.
wink, she's like, ugh, like, like, gives like a, the classic girl, like, ugh, kind of thing.
Yes.
Also, that's gonna give you another coin. Coin. I smell pennies.
Ew.
But yeah, he's like, oh, May. Do you say anything in response when he says, oh, May?
I'm like, oh, that's a pretty name.
Oh, I guess it is. Alright, everybody. And you look over and you can see it's Magan. Well, Levi, do you have permission to post the art you have just sent me into the stream?
I
I need
you
to see
so
this.
much. Oh my fucking god, Levi. Why did you draw that? That is nasty. Oh. Oh my god.
God, hang
He
on.
said yes. Oh.
Okay.
Bitch, you live like this?
Did you live like this? Damn
You
right
draw
I do.
like this?
Were these on the player layer?
You built like
You're
this? Hello?
Hang on.
Oh my god.
Where is
What
it?
is
I gotta make
that?
sure I put it on the right layer.
It is under a bunch of purple.
Oops. That's the player's... Sorry. That's the layer I want to put it on. So... Here's the wonderful art Levi has drawn. of Izumo's head... Or Izumo's feet.
No, they are not like that.
This is
He
canon.
would not... No, he's not built like this. No.
And let me just,
I will
built
abandon
like
him.
a bitch.
Oops.
Anyway.
Bro, why is it built like fucking the limbs from Spore?
It really is.
Oh
God, it is.
Oh god, what'd I do
Like-
wrong? Everything's black. Oh, nope, it's there.
Like, those look like the limbs on some, like, kid's creation when they play Spore for the first time and they make an alien that looks like they have, like, a giant scrotum
God.
for a face.
The program is chugging.
Why would you do this? Oh.
Oh, I can't select all the white at once, so I'm just gonna leave the white background. Come on. My program cannot handle the sheer power of this foot. It's gonna go right here with all the other images that we've accumulated. That all came from session 1. But there we go. Now we got the foot to stay on camera.
I draw more, but I'm too lazy.
Satisfies both bored furries and toe fetishists.
Oh yeah, does anyone react to me, like, yeeting Joshua across the room, by the way?
Some people look over, but no over-the-top reaction occurs. So, but yeah, Megan, she...
Yeah.
I was gonna say, Megan,
ahead,
she's
go
like,
ahead.
alright, everybody, and everyone, like, turns over, and she's like, I've been in communication with the other members of the Broken Hearts. They're all... excuse me. They're all looking into getting their branches of A.L.C.E working. Now, Joshua has been looking at the computer, trying to gather information on it. Like, Joshua gives like a little wave. And from what he can tell from what he remembers when he looked at the map, all the A.L.C.Es are interconnected. So, it stands to reason that if we can get all of the A.L.C.Es operational, the one we have here might be more helpful. It could even give us an easier way to communicate with the other members of the Broken Hearts. And then May speaks up. How do we know that we aren't just giving the teachers a way to listen in on us more easily? I mean, these computers were built into their own facility.
I'm gonna raise my hand.
She doesn't acknowledge your hand being risen. As Megan says, if they wanted to stop us, they would have stopped us a long time ago.
I'm gonna start waving.
I have full confidence that they do not know about these computers.
I'm gonna start jumping and waving while I raise my hand.
What, Izumo?
So, today I was kind of, I'm gonna look around at everyone. I'm gonna be like, oh no, I'm gonna be turned into a rotisserie chicken. Today I got pulled aside and they questioned me about the ball, the green ball thingy, and for some reason I was compelled to tell the truth. So I told them that
Toast to juice.
the torque generator was for a big machine. And then they let me go.
Here,
I think they know what's up.
both May and Megan. What? Like, both looking over angry. You told it, or Megan, she's like, you told them about this? About us?
I didn't. I tried to conceal as much as possible, but
You notice
that
everyone being
man.
a little worried and murmuring.
But then I'm just me like, but that man in the room, something about him makes you compelled to say things.
There's like everybody looks a little worried and are like talking to each other, trying to like, some people are being like, oh, well, I should leave right now, while other people are like, are they already on the? Everyone seems suddenly worried that they've all been caught, that they've all been like, that you
Bunch of
outed
fucking
everyone.
pussies.
Like they're
And
just gonna be like, the teachers here have powers, right?
as you're saying that, you notice May is walking towards you, and as she does, her skin starts to glisten, and then
Oh.
like a thick, like chitinous, like bony material starts to grow from it, and she gets a little bit taller as she's like, her feet basically like get like claws, and she's covered in spikes, and it looks almost alien. As she walks over, grabs you by your collar and she's gonna try to grab you by your collar and pin you to the wall, unless you try and do something.
So we've got I'm not gonna make that joke.
Avatar?
What?
No, I was gonna call her mommy, but
What?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, does your mom grow chitinous armor when she's angry at you?
yes.
They're just gonna be like,
Hang on. I'm actually having her do a roll. Are you gonna try and avoid it or let it happen?
I'm gonna fly around the room.
So she runs towards you to like grab you, and you like fly up, and you're like above her, like like flying away, and you're like, oh,
Please, I'm sorry, I don't want to be the stuffed turkey.
everyone's all panicked and running around, and you see Megan. She's like trying to like calm everyone down, but it seems like it's not entirely working. And you can see all this chaos unfolding as well, Dexter.
Okay.
And
What
you're
should I
standing
do?
somewhat close to the computers with Lex, and you notice on the terminal next to you, text is being spelled out that says, it says, "Be calm, be calm, be calm."
Hey everybody!
Nobody seems to be initially reacting when you say that.
Okay.
So when you yell, "Hey everybody," because like there's a few people yelling, it doesn't garner the attention.
Oh god. Hold on, who's standing near me?
Lex.
Lex? What can Lex do again?
He can melt things he touches.
It's also a melty boy.
Another melty boy. I love them.
But he's not greasy, he makes other people greasy.
God. I've no idea what to do in this situation. I'm gonna go up to what's her face.
Megan?
Yep. No. May.
May? Oh, the one who's in like the armor?
Yep.
Alright. So you walk up to her. She's like sort of trying to like follow Izumo and like go toward him, but you like step in the way and she stops and looks down at you. What do you want? And her voice has like almost like she's speaking through a speaker kind of sound to it.
I know you're a violent woman, but fighting's not gonna, get us out of here alive.
Gonna do a charm check with advantage. You only have 2 charm.
Yeah.
Are you spending anything on it or nah?
I'll spend some karma.
Coins. How many?
I'll spend enough for 1 roll, which is what?
1 coin. 1 coin is 1 extra die. 2 extra dice would be 3 coins total.
I'm just gonna do 1. I don't care that much about getting this.
Let me quickly get up my chart that I used to calculate that. Again, I think I should have thought to put up beforehand. Basics of part of action to do. Okay. So 1 die would be one luck. Yeah, 2 dice would be 3 luck, or 3 coins in this case. So you're only getting the 1.
Okay.
You said?
I just wait, I guess.
What? What'd you say?
I said now I just wait, I guess.
Okay, sorry. I was just double checking that you're only buying the 1.
Yep.
So you look up at her and she like trying to like say, you know, be like violence and nothing. She's like, you. It was when you and him showed up that everything started getting different. And now we might all be in danger because of the 2 of you. And she reaches to grab you. Which are...
Does my character hear that?
Yes.
I'm gonna, like, stop.
Would you rather try and block her or, like, dodge away from her, Sleepy?
Oh god, hold on. Let's see. I'll try and dodge away.
Okay, so she has to roll past your passive dodge. Which is... So, as you step back, she, like, reaches to grab at you, but you fall backwards out of her reach. A tie! So it's not a full perfect dodge, but you do avoid getting grabbed. So you fall on your back, and she's, like head swiped at you, and you see that happen, Izumo.
I'm gonna, like, stop and, like, slow down. Did I hear the whole bit about her saying that the 2 things started happening when the 2 of us showed up?
Yes.
I'm gonna float down to Megan. I'm gonna ask her, is that true?
She looks over. Is what true?
What May said.
What did
Things started happening. Things started happening when Dexter and I showed up.
We've advanced more than we have in all of my years here since the 2 of you showed up. Whatever it is Dexter can do, him seeing things has given us more information than we've ever had. And you got us that generator. And then she looks over and she sees the message on the computer that you saw, Dexter, and she's like, And she looks at you, Izumo. Can you whistle?
No, but I start making, like, crow noises.
Just God, I love the idea of that.
I just want to do, like, one, like, big
She's sort of like, when she's like, lift me in the air.
Okay, I'm
Jesus
gonna
Christ.
lift her up.
So, like she means, like, fly her up, essentially, is the idea. So you're gonna do that, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
So,
this
is
I'm gonna
a
ask her.
athletics check of level 2, so it's not
I'm
hard.
gonna ask her, do you prefer being held by these? And I'm gonna, like, motion to my hands, or these, and then I'm gonna raise up my feet.
Whatever you can hold me better with.
Okay. I'm gonna hold her, like, with my legs.
So
because
you grab
I can.
her shoulders, fly in the air, and she, like, puts her fingers in her mouth and whistles as hard as she can, and everyone looks over. Everybody calm down. Listen, if they were really gonna do something to us, we've been here for about... She looks at a, like, watch that she, like... Oh, wait, no, she wouldn't really have a watch. None of you would. But yeah, she's like, if they were gonna do anything to us, they would have been here within the last 10 minutes that we've been in here. You can put me down now. She, like, looks up to you.
Okay.
As you
I'm gonna float down and be like, okay.
As you set her down, she's like,
Can I slip a friendship bracelet on her?
What's your nimbleness? 7? This is gonna be a sleight of hand check.
Yep.
You go to slip the bracelet on her, and she sort of, like, whacks it away, and it goes flying off to the side.
Would you prefer a choker?
Oh, oh, we're getting spicy now, huh?
She just lets out like a sigh. She's like, what matters is we've made progress. With the help of Dexter and Izumo, we've made more. Or Dexter, Izumo, and Phil, of course. Phil gives a little smile. We've made more progress than all my years here.
Real recognizes real.
We're the
My character.
closest. This is the
Yeah.
this is the most we've learned learned about how this academy works in all of the time we've been here. Now, we all need to calm down, and we need to figure out how we're gonna help the others. And I think somebody
I
has
should-
some advice for us. Wait, what were you gonna say?
My character's gonna be like, we should mention some of the side effects of touching that thing that both me and Phil experienced. Phil, get over here.
He comes over. He's like, oh, yeah, and he.
I'm gonna start like I'm gonna be like, okay, everyone, I need you to like clear a path and just watch me run, okay? And then I'm gonna start running in a circle.
Everyone's just sort of like looking, and as you are, like Phil, like goes like boopy, and you see the electricity arcing off him. And then what happens as you're running in a circle and he's doing that? When you run past him, the electricity coming off you arcs to him whenever you walk by him, and like creates an arc between the two of you.
My character's gonna stop and be like, that's
Huh.
interesting.
I guess our energy's drawn to each other.
Oh my goodness. We're a battery. No, we're a wire. We're a telephone. I'm gonna start whispering into his ear. Egg muffins.
What?
Yeah. Egg muffins. We're like a telephone, you know, like you know. My character's just gonna like drop his hands and just look down, and then he's just gonna be like, "Why am I like this?
Oh.
Why was I cursed to have a bird brain?"
Oh, Izumo. I'm gonna give Izumo another coin.
My character's then gonna be like, "Can I convince Phil to do like the fusion dance from Dragon Ball?"
While you're
Naming the
doing
ship.
that on the side, talking to him about that, Megan starts to continue what she was saying before.
Okay.
She's like, that's interesting, like, seeing the two of you, and she's like, as I was saying, though, I think that the computer might have some advice for us. And she looks over to it, and you can see, like, there's text on it. And the computer starts to, like, basically, like, speak, and it explains that, it's been able to tap into the, it is connected to a security system that runs through this part of the facility. It believes that if the other Alices can get online, it will be able to have eyes on those, on the other areas as well. Currently, it has no withstanding connection to the people running the facility. And it was it was a system that was all but abandoned early on. Sorry, my words are messing up. Alice was all but abandoned within the academy by the people running it, and by its creators. And now, since you have all turned on, it is more than willing to assist all of you. But again, it will need the other generators moved back into place. And the quark generators were meant for the computers, and there is an easier way to transport them. And with that, it starts tell everybody basically that in the generator areas, like the one you guys explored, that there's it shows on the map that there's a thing that basically like a box that you're supposed to position on a small dot underneath where the quark generator is, and when you release the quark generator, it would fall down into the box for easier transport. In addition, there's a pair of gloves specifically for handling the quark generator. Hello?
Huh?
Yeah, we're here.
Okay.
I'm just like my character's gonna look at Alice and be like, where are we gonna get a box and gloves?
It said where they were.
Oh, okay.
They're in a storage space off to the side of the generator room.
Okay. So my character's just gonna be like, so because of me and Phil, I probably have more creepy people surrounding those other generators. So
The
what are we gonna
probability of that is
do?
very high, it says. Megan, she thinks, she's like, we need to send some people to help the others. Ideally, we should get all three at one time. The more we space out the heists, the more trouble there's gonna be.
My character is then gonna say, this is just an idea, but you guys should also get people with powers like me and Phil, namely being mobility, and I'm gonna like hold Phil by the shoulders, and I'm gonna be like a getaway person.
Agreed. What is your take on this, Dexter? She looks over to you.
The quicker we get this done, the quicker we can get the fuck out of Dodge. And it's also best if we do it at the same time. So
who should we send to help the crows, squid, and man?
well, we don't even know what kind of powers they may have. Do we need to send anybody?
I mean, us helping them out is better than them having to get the heist on their own, and we need to get the information on the boxes and gloves to them as well that Alice just gave us. All they know is that the quark generator is incredibly dangerous to handle. They don't know the safety equipment they need.
My character's just gonna like pat Phil on the back and be like, well, what if me and Phil, you know, we Phil ability is cool, and I can fly, and
So we could go and help the squids, since they're the furthest away. Phil says.
yes, we're gonna help with seafood. Do they have seafood in their cafeteria?
I don't know, I don't eat there.
I mean, we can assume that we all have similar food. So, do we have seafood in our cafeteria?
I think some. Can we stay on topic? Megan says. We need to figure out who we're sending to help crows and man now. And she.
Well,
Sorry, go ahead.
what was the doppelganger of Meganet?
They were down in the man district.
I'll go to man.
Alright, do you want to take anybody with you? As you go to inform the others of the safety equipment?
I'm gonna point at May. I'll take her.
What? Alright, I trust Dexter's call.
I can fuck May.
And she thinks for a moment. And I'll head over to the Crow District with Phil and Josh.
Bully.
I'm not Phil and Josh.
I'm with Phil.
Lex and Josh. That's what I meant to say. With Lex and Josh. So, with that, everyone agrees, and she says, she turns to the others like, everybody else, I don't want to ask you all to risk yourselves too much. I know many of you don't like the more dangerous ops, so you can all head back at the regular time.
We'll
try to keep all of you in the loop. Wait, who do you say I'm sorry to?
The crowd as they're leaving.
Oh. So yeah. With that, you all split up. And let's follow Dexter for a moment, as he's carefully making his way down the hall with May, who's now, like, gone back down to her normal form.
Who also doesn't like me.
Are you gonna try and, like, say anything to her as the two of you are trying to stealth through the halls?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask her about her power.
My power?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's an armor. What
Well, yeah.
what do you mean?
What all do you do with it? You know, like what all can you do with it? Have you tried?
It's strong and sharp. It's good for it can take a real hit while I'm in it.
Okay. Anything else?
What are you fishing for? What are you looking to get from me, huh?
Just information?
Well, I don't know what
I'm
to
not
tell you. I grow armor.
okay.
What about
All
you?
right.
What do you do? All I've heard is that you are smart.
Yeah, I don't really know. My power doesn't have a very obvious activation. I just see things and I know things. It's weird.
I'm sorry, just Levi in chat. I don't like armor. It's hard and sharp and gets all over the place.
Does he get a karma?
Coin, yes. You get to penny, Levi.
I
What?
God.
Did you just fucking... Did you just get, like, groped in an anime or something?
God, I fucking hope not.
Road work ahead. I sure hope.
I
sure
sure
hope
hope
it
it
does.
does. We became a choir. Our minds are synced.
But yeah, you
Pretty shitty choir.
you start to make your way down the hall with, or yeah, she had said the whole thing of like, what do you want from me? And you said just like information. Sorry, in my brain I was trying to get back to the place we were at. But yeah, you said yours doesn't have a very obvious activation. She's like, what do you mean it doesn't have an obvious activation? Like,
Well, like, look at you. You turn into some chitness monster. Fucking, we've got Puddle Boy. We've got,
but you still have to know what your power is. I mean, Josh's isn't obvious, but we know how he works.
Well, yeah, but like Josh's is the dude that can melt stuff, right?
No, Josh is the guy who sees far,
Right.
as everyone keeps putting it.
Well, yeah, it's I don't know how it works. I don't know how it activates. I just look and I know, and that's it.
What do you mean you look and you know?
I look at things and I generally know how it works.
Then why are you needing to ask me about my powers? Can't you just look and know them?
That's fair. I'm gonna look at her and analyze her.
Analyze. So that's an intuition observation. Averaged is 5. Done. She is a person. You currently in her normal form, you don't notice anything stand out or special about her in any way. She just looks like a normal person.
Turn into your chitness form.
What do you mean, turn into my chitness form?
Turn into your chitness form.
I don't owe you anything. And then you hear like a clicking sound from around the corner, like a. And she like freezes up and looks over. You're slightly or no, she's actually ahead. She presses against the wall and she like looks around the corner, and as she does, you see like she just changes in front of you.
Cool. I'm gonna analyze her now.
Gonna do another dice roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So with a roll of 0,
Perfect.
as you start to look at her, she like immediately turns the corner, and you just hear like squishing and crunching and smashing sounds. What?
I'm gonna go around the corner.
You see a bunch of dead nightcrawlers. You see like I say a bunch. You see It takes you a moment to realize that it's just two of the Nightcrawlers dead, because there's a lot of Nightcrawler all over the walls and floor, and all over her.
Is there one that is sort of not fucking like all the way destroyed?
They're just like eviscerated. Like in a few seconds, she ran around just like demolished them.
Okay.
Do you want to try and analyze her again, or analyze something else?
I want to analyze her again as well as the bodies on the floor.
Pick one.
I'm gonna analyze the bodies on the floor.
You look down and you can see like the bits of their outside and the goo. Which do you want to hear about first?
Oh boy, huh?
Do you want to know about the goo or the exterior bits that you can still see, like the stuff that looks like, you know, SWAT uniform stuff? By the way, for those who, because we got a few more people in chat than usual, the Nightcrawlers in appearance basically look like picture like a SWAT officer, or like less SWAT officer, more like SEAL team member in full kitted out gear. But when they're killed, they're just full of white goo on the inside underneath the armor, and the armor looks to be like have been one solid piece.
I'm filled with white goo.
I'm gonna fill you with white goo. But yeah, so like,
no.
what are you gonna analyze? Like, what are you gonna look at more or first? You get to look at both. I just want to know which one to describe first: goo or the exterior.
The goo then.
So the goo is viscous. Like the best I can say is Nickelodeon slime texture. And it's like you know, a solid, gross white color, very thick, and you, when looking closely, realize it's pulpy in some ways. Like it's not a solid consistency all the way through. What it actually is, you cannot recognize in any way. It's nothing that it would be recognizable or understandable. The exterior of them, on the other hand, you realize that it is straight up like chitinous material, like the shit beetle shells are made of. And it's all one solid piece that just looks like SWAT gear, or like, you know, like military gear.
That's kind of hot.
Which immediately leads to one question in your head for a moment of, how would these guys be able to move? And I imagine, like, you get down and, like, pick up a piece and are looking at it.
Right.
Do you know how spiders walk?
Yes. They have a lot of legs.
But inside the legs, how it works. Spiders, to describe it for, like, people who don't know, they don't have muscles in their legs. Their legs are hydraulically powered by fluid that they pump through their legs. This is why when they die, their legs curl, because the fluid is no longer pumping to keep it straight. And that's how these guys work. Their entire exoskeleton is a series of little tubes running through it, and they move like hydraulic fluid, like as if they're pumping hydraulics through their body somehow. But inside, you can't see any semblance of organs or brain or anything that would be commanding and controlling that, as far as you could tell. And she starts to walk by you, and you see, like, her, like, shrink back down, and, you realize when she shrinks down, it's almost her exoskeleton, like, powderizes off of her, and it's this, like, same thing when it's, like, growing, it's almost, like, growing off her particle by particle. Like, on top of her skin, and as she steps forward, she just sort of, like, is back down to normal size, like, you coming?
Yeah. Just, learning a few things about our friendly neighborhood Nightcrawlers.
What do you mean, learning a few things?
Just sort of figuring out more how they work. Do you know how spiders work?
And I imagine as you guys walk, you basically break down to her what I just told you, right?
Yup.
And with that, we're gonna cut to... Zed, or Izumo, and Phil.
My character is gonna be like, so...
you guys are in liquid state.
Oh, I was hoping we'd bond.
he like touched you, liquefied you, and you guys are just now reconstituting in the computer room of the squid group. And as you constitute, you guys are standing next to each other, and you look around the room, and immediately you're shocked. See how I said like pretty much everyone around you in your section looks like people?
Uh-huh.
You see a guy that looks like a bear. You see a guy that looks like a fucking crab. You see one that has like centaur legs, but it's still human. If you get what I mean, like they got a second set of legs behind theirs.
Which quadrant are we in again?
Squid.
My character's just being like...
It's like 12 people. None of them look like a normal person.
My character's just gonna be like, I belong here. Hi. You're probably wondering who we are, aren't you?
They're all looking over and they're like, they go, "Who's this, Phil?" Like they look at Phil, like some of them seem surprised to see you, like and what you are, and then he's like, "Oh, this is Izumo. He's from Brer Quadrant with me. Our leader sent us over here in order to help you guys out with your heist." Oh wait, we're planning it now? Great. Oh no, we're not planning it. What? Today we do it, right, Izumo?
Wait, really?
I mean, everyone's supposed to be doing it tonight, right? That's what Macon said. Wait, we are doing it tonight, right? He like looks worried now.
My character looked worried. We're just like,
Wait, what was it we were supposed to tell them about that's over here again?
the safety stuff so that they don't end up like us when they get the orb.
Right. The box and the gloves.
Yeah, that are near the quark generator.
Yeah. And so, he, like, you and him basically go into detail explaining to the people about, like, the box and the gloves and where they are, and, like, giving a rough description of, like, the way the room would be laid out.
Yeah. I would also explain how it felt to hold it, and I'd also want tell Phil to explain how it felt having it inside of him, and then I'd also explain the side effects.
Yeah, so they all know not to touch it.
Yeah.
It is then at that moment the guy with 4 legs, which, God, again, I want to make sure I describe him well. Picture a centaur, but instead of it being horse, it's just, you get to, like, the butt, and then the spine, the back curves, continues out longer with another pair of legs.
Is he like a centipede version of a centaur?
Well, no, it's a human. It's all human, but he has 4 legs, and his back runs out, like, a double length of a human back. It's like, where the human, take a human body, remove the arms and the head, and then attach to the neck, attach it to a person's ass. You know what I mean?
Oh, a mantor?
Yeah, it's a man. He's a mantar.
I think I know what you're talking about. My character's just gonna then be like, so does anyone have any questions?
Oh yeah. Well, the reason I was mentioning him is he's the one who speaks up in an almost commanding tone that the others like, and the others turn to him. He's like, "All right, I think that if that's the way it's laid out, I think I might have have an idea. You two can help us out getting over there. We'll take Gauzy with us." He motions to the guy who's literally just a bear. I'll get the safety equipment and try and catch it to bring it back. And from the sound of it, I don't think you're gonna want to liquefy with it again, right? No. So we're gonna liquefy there and walk it back.
Oh wait, one more thing. There's a bunch of those wall people there, and I'm not saying it's our fault, but there may be increased security around it now.
Wall people? And then one of the people in their group who looks kind of like a a blue jay. Like, basically picture fucking Mordecai.
Mordecai?
From regular show, and you got a rough... Like, take Mordecai and make them hyper-realistic, and you got an idea of what this fucker looks like.
God.
And they're
Jesus
just
fuck.
like, words. They're like, oh! He means the boogeymen. They're like, oh, the boogeymen, right, there's more boogeymen there.
Yeah, we they kind of shot at me, but I was saved when I fell on them. Or no, maybe it was the orb that fell on them. Either way, if you let the orb fall, everything around it goes. I'm gonna pick up I'm gonna take off one of the raisins on my bracelet. I'm gonna squish it. I'm gonna be like, splat.
Huh.
That's what happened to them when the orb fell on them.
Huh. Alright.
And I'm gonna lick the raisin.
Well, let's get going. And with that, we're gonna cut back to Dexter.
Yeah.
And May, who arrive at their group in the man section.
Okay.
As you head in, you can see that it's excuse me. It's for the most part a number of normal-looking people. The only one that really stands out as unique is a guy who has like pointy ears and slit eyes. And I don't mean
That's
like
odd.
the pupils are slits. I mean his eyes basically take the human eye and turn it sideways.
Oh God.
That's what his eyes look like.
What the fuck?
Like
is wrong
goat
with this man?
eyes?
No, like the whole entire eye. Like, you know how we have the points on the sides of our eyes? The point for him are on the top and bottom of the eye. But he still blinks in an up and down fashion. His eyelids aren't turned.
I see.
It's just a weird shape to his eye. But yeah, you guys arrive and they all look over and they're like, one of them glance down and see the bare patches on your uniforms. They're like, you're from the group that got your computer working?
That we are.
All right. What's the plan? All right. What do we do?
First, I need some idea of what abilities you possess.
You notice again, this group is much smaller than the group you guys have back at yours.
Okay.
The guy with the weird ears and eye explained that he's basically just got way better senses than everyone else. He can see in darker conditions, he can hear really well, he can smell really well, and he can even feel, like, more sensitively. So, like, he can touch the ground. He knew you guys were already on your way from the vibrations in the ground.
Okay.
Another one of them explains that their ability is that they can phase through objects, but inconsistently. Like, they can't phase through the concrete walls here, but, like, if the guard ran at them, they could run through the guard.
That's not bad at all.
Another one explains that they can get smaller. And they clarify it's not that they shrink, and they demonstrate has their body just like their arm like collapses into the torso, and they collapse a leg into their torso, and then they collapse their torso smaller. Like it all crunches together, not shrinking. You know?
Ew. Okay.
Like when you smush a tin can.
Ew.
God, hang on. So there's that. Another one of them, he can jump really strongly. Like, he can jump, he's in his practice, he's been able to jump 4 stories straight in the air, and when he can do that same jumping force forward to propel himself forward. You know?
Oh, shit. Okay.
The next one, can run a little bit faster than a normal person. He's not like the Flash, but like he's like faster than Usain Bolt. You know?
Okay.
Yeah, so he's fast, but you can still like follow him with your eyes when he runs.
All right.
And then the last one, they're like, they say I'm untouchable.
What does that mean exactly?
I mean, I'm untouchable. And then he, all of a sudden you see his clothes just puff out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Almost as if they're not on him.
Huh. Okay, you guys have some pretty interesting abilities. I'm just gonna go over what Alice told us on how to get the
safety
orb.
equipment.
Yeah, the safety equipment, all that.
Yeah.
And
so
I'm gonna go.
You would need to be able to get somebody up to pull the lever to release the quark generator, and you would need the box down below.
Right. So.
Or someone with gloves to catch it.
Jumpy
or just
dude.
let it fall. Jumpy dude.
Jumpy dude. You're gonna jump up and pull the lever. Pull the lever.
Alright.
Fast dude, you're gonna wear the gloves.
Sounds good.
And sprint it back. May, you're going to
be defensive.
Yeah, well, you're gonna go with them, and if there's any dudes, kill them.
Yeah. And you?
I'm gonna wait here where it's safe.
Seriously? She just
Yes.
looks at you bothered.
Yes.
Of course you are.
I have neither impressive physical capabilities or the ability to slaughter nightcrawlers with reckless abandon, so I'll wait here.
And she heads off. Clearly bothered. And back to Izumo. So Izumo, you guys get together and you're walking down the hall. So you're all the way down here in the squid quadrant. Hold on. Underneath the computer lab, and you gotta go underneath the science wing, which is just around the corner, essentially. Let me get it zoomed out again. And so, as you, you guys make your... So, hang on. Did you determine... Oh, yeah, the other guy determined who you're taking. So it's Mr. Fourlegs, the bear, you, and Liquid Boy. So you guys liquided through the halls, and as you are, slithering along the wall, you arrive in the room, and you see that there is 12 guards in here. Much more than what it was when you did it last time. And you notice there's now been, a sort of, taped down thing put on the floor, marking off the perimeter at which the explosion would go if the thing fell down. You know?
Well, that's good to know.
And so, the liquid goes into the room for a moment and then backs out to just outside of the room and reconstitutes all of you outside of the room. Alright, so what's the plan? Phil says. And you see that Mr. Fourlegs seems to be thinking for a moment. Do you want to chirp up with your plan? If you have one, or let them come up with it?
My character's just gonna be like... I'm gonna look to Phil and be like... Can you liquefy up walls? Can you move up walls to liquefy?
Not very high. I need to keep myself supported.
This is gonna sound dumb, but could you halfway liquefy me? And I can use my wings to fly our puddle up to the thingy.
I don't think that would go very well.
I'm just gonna ball my hands into a fist. I'm gonna be like, wow.
Oh, I thought you were gonna do the thing where you ball your hands together and you keep your thumbs out and you flap your thumbs like wings.
No, I'm gonna basically clench my fist. I'm gonna be like, wow. I have been learning, boxing, kickboxing.
Then the four-leg guy's like, I have a plan.
What is it?
the guards at the edges of the sorry, Levi in chat, flap his toes like wings. Let them be free. Let them breathe. But yeah,
Awful.
love Levi in chat. But yeah, he's like, Phil, you can constitute me. God, what was the bear's name again?
You never gave him one.
No, he pointed it out and said it a little bit ago. Oh my god, whatever. He says that to constitute him and the bear behind guards at far ends of the room to hopefully split the attention of the guards. He'll then constitute you underneath the button, where you will fly up, get ready to like release it, while Phil goes and gets the box and puts the box underneath. You know?
And can I wear the gloves so that I don't get boom?
So long as you don't touch it, you'll be fine. Right? Right?
Yay. My character's just gonna be like, I just don't want to see, last time when I tried to get it, I had to grab it and I almost turned into chicken dinner. Please don't let that happen to me again.
But if we just let it drop into the box directly below, we should be fine. Or you should be fine, he says.
You're just gonna be like, boom.
If you really think you need the gloves, we can have him deposit you near the area where those things are stored, and then you'll fly up from there.
Yeah.
All right. And so with that, you guys go and execute your plan. I'm sorry that this is going to be a moment of you not doing much, Sleepy, but you didn't go with your group, so you're basically just standing around chatting with those guys.
Hell yeah.
Which
I'm going to be asking about the Megan lookalike.
Do you remember her name?
Nope. I don't think I got her name.
You definitely did.
Oh, okay. Well, then...
Rebecca.
I think it's fair that your character would remember it. It's Lexi.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, that
I thought
makes
it was
sense.
Rebecca.
So, you're asking them about Lexi?
Mm-hmm.
It takes, like, blah, blah, blah. One of them does recognize, the name, and is like, what about Lexi? Or what do you want to know about her?
She just looked familiar.
Maybe the two of you went to the gym at the same time. I mean, our gyms are right next to each other.
No. She, looks exactly like someone else from the bear side.
What do you mean exactly?
Like, they could be the same person.
That doesn't make any sense.
Well, that's why I'm asking.
Huh. They all are sitting there thinking for a moment. And then we cut back to Izumo. So, Phil starts to execute the plan exactly as he was told. He carefully slithers around the room, depositing first the four-legged guy into a dark corner, then the bear, and as he starts to slither towards the box, the two of them come out and start attacking the guards. You guys go to the back of the room, where there's a little, you can see there's like the little latch that says has like safety equipment markings on it. And he deliquifies you and himself, and you guys open the latch, and you can see the gloves in the box there.
I'm gonna
So,
grab
Go
the
ahead.
gloves and the box, and we're gonna.
Well, he's gonna grab the box actually, or he's gonna try to.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna grab the gloves and can be like, all right, Phil, are you ready for round 2? But with less us being okay, let's just do this before I forget. I grab the gloves and
All
put
right,
them
Quirky
on.
buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I have something to ask you later involving us being Quarky.
A bullet goes flying by. He's like, "We'll talk about this later," and he liquefies, holding the box.
I'm gonna like Wait, so what do the gloves look like? Like, are they super thick? Are they super like thin?
You know the doctor from TF2, or the medic, I should say?
Yeah,
Imagine his gloves, but like metally.
metally.
Like
Okay.
they're covered in like metal plating. And it's like a
My
black
character's
metal, and the box is just like a black box perfectly proportioned to hold the generator.
my character's just gonna be like, all right, and then I'm just gonna like start flying up immediately.
Alright, so, it was a minor action to get and equip the gloves.
Mm-hmm.
But up.
New.
Okay. It is, and then you're gonna use your major action to try and fly up toward there.
I'm gonna use the charge thingy to fly.
All right.
You know, if I need to do some warm up
So
beforehand, you know, I'll vibrate my.
I'm
Mind.
gonna say, since you're coming from the far, these rooms are like larger on scale. Like they're huge. They take up the entire area underneath the science wing.
Yeah, that's fair.
So it'll take both your charged and your major action to get up to the hole.
That's fine. I'll do that.
Which you arrive up at the hole, and
New.
yeah, so you like zip up and like bolt up like an energy bolt. And the 12. So there was 12 guards. 2 of them got knocked out immediately before they could do anything, leaving just 10. So 4 of them have their attention on either of the other 2, the bear or the 4-legged dude, and 2 of them turn their attention up toward you. Opening fire at you. Now, I assume you're gonna use your reaction to try and, like, dodge around it, or do you want to use your reaction to try and hit the button as, Moist Boy gets underneath you? You're basically facing a call of, so, you will, if you do not use your dodge, they will have to roll above, half your nimbleness is, fucking 3, because I ran down. They will have to roll a 3 or above on their attempt to shoot you, to hit you. But if you are using your action to dodge, you're rolling, you roll a die and add that onto your already existing 3 passive dodge. So do you think they're gonna roll bad enough that you can fill the box right now? Or the generator right now?
How much health do I have?
You have 4 non-lethal damage and 3 energy damage, so you have 9 health.
Life is all about taking risks. I'm gonna press the button.
Hang on, for some quick context, just so you know, one of their guns will, if one of them shoots you successfully, he will deal... And you can only roll to dodge one of them, by the way, if you roll to dodge. But if one of them hits you, he will deal...
Okay, so it wasn't just me. Ollie's eating shit.
Oh, what was your internet messing up? Sleepy? Oh, I hope I'm not fucking up. I hope the stream's not going bad. Hello?
No.
Hello?
Oh, okay. I was worried. Is there connection problems going?
Yeah, you're cutting in and out a little.
Huh. Oh, yep. I'm getting alerts on the stream. Messing up a little.
Okay.
2 skipped frames, but Levi says audio is fine.
Okay.
I think it's just Discord being wonky.
Yes.
1 shot will deal 12 lethal damage to you.
Well.
If they land 1 shot on you.
Huh, so he'll die.
Oh, well, hang on. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, he'll die.
Okay,
Are you gonna hit the button or dodge?
On one hand, I want to take a huge fucking risk. But on the other hand, I don't want to risk losing my book. I'm gonna
If you
dodge.
take the risk, you'll get karma. Also, keep in mind you can directly spend your coins to negate damage as it's taken.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like,
I'm
let's say
gonna
you
press
wanted to
the
block
button.
all 12 damage, they would cost you 5 karma. Or 5 coins. So you're gonna push the button?
Yes, I'm gonna push the fucking.
Alright. You spend your reaction. So the guards like run underneath the hole, look up at you, aiming their guns up, but like angled so that they're just outside the range. Oh wait. Yeah, no, they run directly underneath you into like the blast radius of the thing. So you know what I just realized? I didn't even think about?
What?
They run directly underneath. Goopy Boy immediately like, yeah, like he was underneath you with the box and they run and their like boots are in him. He then immediately dissolves the box with his reaction and moves himself out of the range of the blast as you hit the button, and the thing falls down, bursts, killing those 2 guards.
Get fucked.
So it's on the ground. I just realized that was a thing he could do.
I'm. Are there? How many guards are left?
So 2 more died, which means there's 4 attacking either one of your friends. It is now your turn again. You've got a major action, minor action, reaction, and your charged ability.
I'm gonna. Will it be an action for me to tell Phil something? Like,
No.
okay, I'm gonna be like, Phil, get the orb. And then I'm gonna like pound my fist together with like the metallic gloves.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go up to a guy and punch them.
Punch him. So,
Yes.
Alright. Getting within melee range will cost your minor action, or your charge. Which do you use?
My idea is that I want to like run at them, charge.
So you use your charged action to get into melee range, and you then lead that into a melee hit. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So, boop, 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 boop.
I can imagine my character like flying low to the ground and then getting close to them and doing like an uppercut.
The challenge level is 3, so you're doing an athletics check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Let me know if you're spending any karma, of course. Or any your coins, I should say. I gotta remember what it's called in each setting.
That's 1 coin.
You're gonna spend 1 coin for 1 extra die?
Yes.
You run up to them with your charge going off you, and you, like, swing the uppercut, and the guard steps back, narrowly dodging, has the electricity arcs off around the fist. You still have a minor action, which means, like, anything that doesn't attack, essentially, has a sparking slows, like, I imagine, like, the badass, you swoop down, like a lightning bolt, like, and then just, like, you're standing in front of him in an uppercut position, and he's just, like, leaned back a little bit, having just dodged it.
My character's just gonna be like, holy shit, what the fuck?
What do you use your minor action for?
What can I use it for?
Anything that's not a dice trick. So you could say fly up in the air away from him to get out, like, distance yourself from the guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna distance myself from him.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Oh, what's up?
Sorry, I just dropped something.
Oh,
That's
okay.
good. Yes.
So yeah, you swoop up and back, from him into the air. I'm not bothering to fill and unfill the hearts right now, just because, like, the turns are going so quickly.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
And it's only 1 player acting in it right now. Like, if both of you were there, I'd be doing a little more. Again, I'm so sorry, Sleepy. I'm gonna give you a coin as a sorry that you're not getting an action scene here.
I'm 100% okay.
Oh, okay.
Life is bearable right now.
No coin, I pep. No penny for you.
Alright.
I smell pennies.
Meanwhile, everybody else takes their turns with it. Phil, of course, immediately, like, scoops up, boxes the generator, and then he looks to the guard that you just flew up and away from, and he looks at the box in his hand. So he had caught it with his minor action, or he had put it in the box with his minor action. He then looks at the enemy, opens the box, and moves like he's throwing the box, but doesn't throw the box, and just lets the generator fly out toward the guard. You know what I mean?
Oh.
He's throwing the generator at the guard.
My character's just gonna be like, oh shit.
The guard looks up, sees it just in time, and dodges away from that as it flies by and hits another guard, blowing that one up with another energy burst, narrowly missing Mr. Forelegs. And he jumps back. Watch what you're doing, man! Sorry, tried to kill them! And he then, rears back onto only his back legs and brings down his two front legs and, a drop kick on a guard, knocking the gun out of its hand. Meanwhile, the bear guy picks up a guard and hucks him at another one. And the four-armed guy, he looks to you and he shouts out, throw me the gloves! But that'll have to wait till next action, because now the enemies all act. So, 3 of them are knocked to the ground. So there was 8 left. 3 have gotten knocked to the ground. 2 were killed by that second energy blast, because the guard that got hit directly had another guard close enough to him that it killed him when it exploded. Okay. Meaning there's 3 acting guards. One of them is firing upon Phil. Hold on. And miss it. Phil sees it happening. He fucking puddles, dodging it. The other one,
nice.
Another one fires up at you. Are you gonna use your reaction to actively dodge or pass the gloves? Or something else that you could potentially do that I didn't think of.
Wait a minute. You know how the quark generator is energy, right?
Yes.
And they're shooting energy at me.
They're shooting bullets at you.
Oh, I thought it would be energy.
No,
I heard something about energy damage. Okay.
You got energy damage from the quark generator.
Oh.
Which is still not fully healed.
I am going to... Yeah, I'm gonna dodge.
Alright, you're gonna use your minor action to dodge. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, your reaction, that's what I meant. You're rolling 7 dice plus 3. So, you swoop back, trying to avoid them, and here's the funny thing. Your dodge critically failed, but not enough to cancel out your passive dodge. And they rolled so bad, they still rolled below your weakened dodge.
Nice.
So, you attempt to dodge, but just sort of you sort of curl up in the air with your wings and stop flapping, falling a little before you panic and catch yourself flying, and he just completely misses you as that happens.
Yeah. Fucking birded on.
Get birded on. That's gonna be a coin. Oh, does that mean Phil would say get good on?
Ew.
And so you guys fucking, words that exist in my mouth. There's one more guard that still needs to fire, and he opens fire on the bear dude. Yeah, he misses. So, he opens fire on the bear and, doesn't hit him with any of the bullets. And now it is all of your guys' turns again. So, Phil is gonna, now that he's liquefied, try and move toward the generator to scoop it up. And the other guy had asked you for the gloves so that he can go and try and grab it as well. Well, the bear guy is just still trying to beat up guards.
I'm gonna throw the gloves to Legs Boy.
That's a minor action, so you still got a major on your charge.
I'm gonna charge at one of the guards and do what I did last time. Punchy punch punch.
All right.
The characters. I am the thunderbolt, lightning bolt, whoosh. Fear me.
So you charge at the guard. And fucking okay. You charge down toward him. Your electricity sparking off you. You're getting ready to punch, but you make contact with him before you punch, and he just explodes from the energy discharge coming off you.
Sorry, he explodes from the energy discharge coming.
Yes, because as you charge, an electricity field is around you.
A whole field? Okay. Huh.
Oh god, the stream fucked up for a moment there. Sorry, okay, we're good. It's like, it's not a huge visible field, but if anyone touches you, they get shocked.
Okay.
And you still have your major action. So that's, hold on, reiterating. We had 3 knocked down, and then another knocked down, 2 died, you just killed another. So, 4 guards are getting ready to get up as their next act, or they spent their last turn getting unproned. So there's only 1 guard now that wasn't, or no, there's a total of 5 guards now, because all of them got all unproned during this turn, right, yeah.
Are there any near me right now?
Yeah, like, I'm trying to think. Yeah, there's one that would be within melee range, if you're going to go for a melee attack.
Can I try and crush him with my leg talons?
Oh, like, kick him with your leg talons and, like... Alright.
No, you know that thing that birds of prey do where they grab them?
Oh god, that's gonna be an athletics check.
Yes, but I want to do that, but to, like, his head.
Yeah.
My feet.
So, you lift up your foot to try and grab his head and fall over on your side. Critical fail.
Nice. Okay. Oh
Um,
no, I've fallen and I can't. Oh no, wait, we're not sponsored. Damn it.
oh no, Step Nightcrawler. So, Goopy Boy, he actually recomposes next to you and takes the metal bucket and punk slams it down on that guard's head. Like the metal box for carrying the cork. And the 4-legged guy picks up the quark generator and he's like, let's get moving! And he starts running towards the door. Has the bear guy grabs another Nightcrawler and smacks its head on the wall, popping it. They're a lot more fragile than they look,
Yeah. I'm just gonna be like, we shouldn't leave any witnesses.
The guy who picked up the cork ball, he looks down at it and he's like, good point. And he smiles as he takes it and hucks it across the room like a fucking, like a basketball.
Jesus fuck.
And it lands down between 2 guards, killing them. So to reiterate, there's now 1 guard with a bucket on its head, and 1 guard that is still standing fine as we go into their turn. Which they are both going to just open fire on Bearman. Oh no, one's going to fire at the bear, one's going to fire at the 4-legged guy.
One dude has a bucket on his head, so can he even see?
Oh, you're... it'd only be a minor action to get that bucket off. I'm gonna say. Okay. Hang on.
Yeet.
Sorry, lots of bursting dice happening. Okay. One of them fires at the bear and actually hits him. And you see, like, the bullet wound in him as he stumbles back holding himself. The four-legged one, like, screams out. God, I just said the guy's name earlier this session. I'm dumb. He calls out his name in panic. Meanwhile, a guard tries to fire on him. And the guard fires at him, and he sort of like ducks down, dodging, and like runs back and forth, running on all six legs, like using his hands to help him run forward, essentially, as he bolts over to the bear guy. And that's the guard's turn's done. There's the guard standing right in front of you still, that you and Phil are next to. And Phil sort of looks at you like, would look like basically do you... Actually, no. Phil looks to you, he's like, go make sure they're okay. As he grabs the guard by its shoulders and they turn into a puddle. And then he stands back up. And there's a puddle at his feet.
Oh my god.
Did you, like, crush him inside your thing? Or, like...
I just didn't reconstitute him. I never tried that until now. You see he's shaking a little bit as he's looking down at, like, the black and white puddle at his feet.
This dude could just he could just kill them all.
My character's just gonna be like, this day will go down in This day will go down in infamy, and you will remember your actions for the rest of your life. Okay, let's go get the thing now.
God, I'm gonna give you a karma for that, or coin. That's awful. The coin. I love the more coins you get, the more out of alignment I make them.
An agent of chaos, just like Izumo.
Jesus Christ. So you're gonna run over and grab the cork generator?
Oh wait, I don't have the glove shit.
But you guys have the box.
Oh,
so you can
yeah,
just sort of scoop it.
box.
There's still one guard.
There is?
Yeah. The one that shot the bear.
Once we scoop it, I'm gonna be like, hold this, Phil. Then I'm gonna charge at him.
So the charge attack is a nimbleness attack, by the way.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Alright, so you just rolled 4 successes, so that's gonna be pretty fucking hard for him to dodge. So you run at him and just like explode him when you hit him and you're standing where he was. As the
my character's just gonna be like, oh my goodness.
None of the goo is on you. There's like a ring around you where there is no goo. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. My character's still just gonna be like, oh my god, I thought I was used to being quick, but I also have to be used to being deadly. I'm a bullet. A bird bullet.
Let's get going. He's scooped up the bear on his back and is like struggling to carry him. And then Phil looks down at the box for a moment, and he runs over and hands it to you, and he says, give him to me, like talking about the bear guy. And they pass him, and he looks to you, he's like, you guys get the generator back. And he liquefies and starts to move down the hall, taking the bear with him.
Alright, let's go.
Right. So now you've got the box, and he's got the gloves. And you guys start running forward, and as you turn the corner, you see some guards, and he smiles for a moment, he looks to you. Have you ever played catch?
No, but I want to. Want me to get behind them?
He nods, and he holds out his hands. Give me the generator.
I'm gonna give him the generator, and I'm gonna charge past the cards.
Doing another attack. Okay, so 5 successes, so they need to roll really good to avoid you. So let's see here. I'm doing something. Oh, so you go charging forward, and one of them like looks to you, and he goes to dodge as you just go right through him, and another one like looks over at you, and like he like braces for impact as you lose your charge right as you hit him, but still barrel into him and knock him to the ground as you like stop and turn. And then fucking the other guy, he winds back with the ball and throws it at you as hard as he can. As you were like, I imagine, or no, he throws at some of the guards, I should say. And you can now use your minor action to basically sort of move and try and catch it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try my best to catch it.
Alright, so that's gonna be a nimbleness check.
I'm gonna use a coin.
For an extra die.
Yeah, just in case, you know.
Alright. You easily catch it.
Hell
Let me
yeah.
just go ahead and delete that coin. So yeah, you catch it, and you still have your major action.
Are there still guards?
I didn't say how many guards there were when you showed up, sorry. There was 5 guards in the hall. So you knocked over one, killed one, and as he threw the ball, it passed through 2 more. So there's 1 on the ground and 1 more still alive, like, and standing. Hello? Uh-oh.
Yeah, my character is like smacking his... Oh wait, I don't have lips. Fuck.
You know that thing where birds like clack their beak?
Yes.
You're doing that.
I'm a bird.
I'm a bird.
Furry.
So what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna try and toss it back, but clearly aim for the guard that's still standing.
So throwing the ball is athletics. Actually,
Okay.
yeah, it's athletics. Or maybe it should be athletics nimbleness. I'm gonna say it's both athletics and nimbleness, so you're rolling 6 dice.
Okay.
You got 5 successes.
Ah.
So you throw it at him, and he like dives to get out of the way, like his gun flying out of his hand as he jumps out of the way of the ball. And the other guy runs over and catches it. And the enemies, they use their minor action to get unprone. And they use their major actions, lifting up the guns and firing at the other guy with the ball. And I'm actually gonna have him use his reaction to counterattack, throwing the ball to you with his reaction, basically trying to throw it before they can shoot him.
Can I use my reaction to try and catch it?
Yes, but we gotta see first if he gets the throw off.
Okay.
Which he does. So he throws it, and it goes flying over through one of them into your hand, which, nimbleness to try and catch.
Well, I'm catching with the box.
Yeah,
Remember.
you're trying. Sorry, he throws
Yeah.
it to you, and you catch it in the box, like moving back a little bit.
Yeah.
And the guard that had tried to shoot, the other guard that was trying to shoot at him, if it misses his fucking shot, oh my god, that couldn't have gone better. So he misses his shot, as he's like, because you guys are sort of running back and forth in the hall as you're like doing the throws. And it's now your turn, and there's 1 guard by you, and you've got a bucket full of cork generator.
Idea. Can I
Yes.
grab him and shove his head into the cork generator?
Oh god, yes you can. Your athletics is 5. Are you gonna, you know,
I'm gonna spend 3 coins.
to get 2 dice?
Yes.
You grab him, and he's sort of, like, letting out, like, the, like, weird sounds that they make. This is the one that was on the ground, or that, like, dodged and dropped his gun earlier, so he's not armed. As you grab him, and you just, like, put his head in, and then his entire upper half explodes, because you have the box aimed away from you a little bit. Like, I imagine you, like, grabbed the back of his, like, Kevlar, like, got a notch, just yanked him forward into it.
Yeah, I'm just like, does this make me a bully now? I feel like this is something bullies do, but with like nerds and toilets.
Hey, they started it, and he starts running with you, and he like gives you a high five.
I'm gonna give him a high five. I'm gonna be like, that's true. So they're the bullies, and I was just acting in self-defense.
So you guys start running back. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
Sleepy.
Mm-hmm.
So you've been sitting there talking with the others about this girl, right?
Right.
Trying to figure out, like, you know, like, think. You guys have narrowed it down to a few theories. Maybe she's a shapeshifter who liked how Megan looked.
Okay.
Maybe Megan has a long-lost twin sister that got recruited because they both had powers. And one person's thrown out the theory that it's Megan from the past. And the Megan you know is actually just Lexi from the future, going by Megan.
Ooh.
You hear me?
Huh.
Yeah, no, I heard you.
But yeah, so those are the theories I've developed. And then what happens is fucking you see coming around the corner the people you sent off, like Jumpy Boy, May, all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And they come back and you see May, she's like, alright, Jumpy Boy, he's like walking forward and he's holding the box and he's like, I got it. And everyone looks fine, they're like, May, she's like, piece of cake, as her armor like deteriorates again. And they look over and they're like, so we just put it in, or where do we put the generator again?
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna activate it and show it to him.
Yeah, open up the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And he pops it in. Meanwhile, Izumo, you pop yours in. And
Yep.
both the computers turn on. And you hear, network power, 100%.
Hey, they succeeded!
Wonderland protocol, ready. And
Oh,
that is
shit.
the end of session.
Oh fuck.
Alright.
Ooh. We're
I
in
think that's
for a
the
wild
best
ride.
session yet, in my opinion.
Yeah, this is like the climax. Ooh, I'm excited. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm excited.
I'm looking forward to it.
I think this session went very well. Did you guys enjoy it?
Yes.
I'm sorry again you didn't do a lot, Sleepy, but I guess your character is very much a man in the seat kind of guy.
Yup. It's okay.
So yeah. Do you guys have any requests, thoughts that you want to voice, maybe potential character growth? I'm gonna tell you this right now, Sleepy. Next session, as we start, you are going to have Computers Expert.
Hell yeah.
You will roll advantage on all checks relating to computer knowledge.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
Hey, Ollie, I have a question.
Yes?
Now, this is something I'm going to try and do my character, but it doesn't have to happen. But one of the things I originally wanted to be able to do with my character was shoot my feathers out at people.
Okay.
So, you know how I have electricity now?
You're wondering if those could be connected? Alright, I'll try and factor that in going forward at some point.
Yeah, it's like if I had railgun feathers.
Railgun feathers. That's fantastic.
Railgun feather. That's what I wanted to have. Railgun feathers.
Alright.
And another question I would have wanted to ask Phil at some point was if like us doing the connecty thingy hurt. Like when I ran past him while he was using his...
It did not hurt him, nor did it hurt you.
Okay.
You guys just created an arc of electricity when you activated your power near him activating his.
So what you're saying is, what if we got enough students with these powers and we shot one of my feathers through all of us and we made it like basically like a student railgun?
Terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna build up to this, by the way. Like, I
You want to become a fucking weapon of mass destruction. Meanwhile, I'm gonna be weapon of your ass's destruction.
I am going. My character is now the bird conduit. I shoot things, and I'm a bird. I want to become a railgun, the ultimate weapon.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, I think it's about time to wrap up. I hope everybody enjoyed this. We had a good chunk of viewers this session compared to others, so it's picking up. I'm happy that the session that I think went the most well had the most viewers. If you want to see more of this, we will be doing it again next words.
Next Thursday.
Yes, next
things.
Thursday. That's what I'm gonna say. At roughly the same time, in all likelihood, unless something comes up. Which currently, do you guys know of any reason you wouldn't be able to show up next Thursday?
No.
I've been consistently able to like get off of work early every Thursday. I mean, I get off at 6 like every day, you know.
Right.
So it's
we
like
could end up doing it earlier than normal. Keep an eye on my or either here, so like follow, get a notification emails or whatever Twitch can give you for notifications, or follow me on my Tumblr, same name, where I make posts every time I go live. If you want to watch previous sessions, they'll be archived here on Twitch for a limited amount of time, but every single episode goes up on my YouTube channel a week after we did it. So today's episode is going to be going up on the 16th. And the episode happening on the 16th we record will go up on the 22nd. If anybody has any suggestions on things they'd like to see on the channel or other similar things, you can say so down in the suggestion box down below here on Twitch. If you're on YouTube and you enjoyed this, give it a like, maybe subscribe and ring the bell so you'll know when episodes go live again, and say so in the comments that you enjoyed it, so I know that I should keep this up. And on the Tumblr side, if you're seeing this on Tumblr, because it goes to live on Tumblr as well, give it a like, give it a reblog, comment, and send me a mention in my ask box of the kind of things you want to see on the channel. I hope everybody enjoyed. Goodbye. You want to say
Bye-bye.
goodbye?
We will see you next week, and we are going to blow your mind. Or make more friendship bracelets from an assortment of dried fruit.
Levi wants to see more toes. Be careful what you wish for, Levi.
No,
Levi,
God.
you're disgusting.
Okay, I'm going to bed.
Okay.
Ta-ta!
Good night.